Listen, I have a great motivational message for you guys today, all right? If you are working towards that vision and you feel completely stuck, all right, you are experiencing mental blockage right now, I got the sauce for you, family, all right? Because in this video, we're gonna go over 7 ways to overcome mental blocks so that way you can keep pressing forward in order to create your best life yet, family, all right? So welcome back to the channel of ExpressedWordz. My name is Kevin. Happy Tuesday. I hope you all are having a wonderful start to the week. I hope you guys had a great weekend as well. Continue to keep pushing that needle forward, family, and do not forget to apply everything that you're about to learn in this video to your life so that way you can overcome those mental blocks, guys, all right? So let's go ahead and get right down to it. Now, the first way to overcome that mental block that you might be dealing with is to change your environment, family, all right? And this is a big one for you guys, all right? Because if you are in the same environment, 9 times out of the 10, you are probably doing the same thing over and over and over again. You might be in a place where there's a lot of distractions. People are coming in and out of the door. Kids are running around. They're knocking on your door. You get no privacy whatsoever, maybe because you have roommates and they always got people over, right? You need to change your scenery up. You need to take a walk, go sit at the park, go sit on the beach, go do something out of the ordinary that you don't usually do. Switch your routine completely up and try something different, because I guarantee you guys, if you're dealing with something right now in your life, maybe you're a writer, maybe you're a painter, maybe you're a musician, all right? No matter what it might be, but up here, you can't think clearly because you have a clouded mind. All right, so by changing your scenery, walking away, trying something completely different will give you a new perspective. You will get new, fresh ideas, which can help you overcome that mental block that you might be experiencing in your life, guys, all right? So change your environment up and I guarantee your results will also change. Now, the second way to overcome that mental block that you might be dealing with is to break down the task, guys, all right? This is extremely important because when you're working towards that vision, when you're working towards something that you want to create in your life, all right, you got to create a plan. You have to put something together. You have to stick with it. You have to take action and you got to keep on keeping on. All right. But you need to break it down into smaller, manageable steps. All right. Some of you guys might have such a huge vision, which is absolutely amazing. All right. But you may not be looking at the smaller things that you need to achieve in order to get to the bigger vision. And because of that, you could be going through a mental blockage, guys. All right. So trust and believe, take the bigger task, take the bigger goal, the bigger vision, whatever it is, break it down into smaller, manageable steps that you can complete and get done, and write these things down and stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. And guess what? Once you guys complete it and you get those smaller steps done, all right, now you're going to realize that you're getting closer and closer to the bigger vision, right? And this is going to build confidence. This is going to build resilience, and you're going to be able to push through those mental blocks and work towards creating your best life yet. Now, the third way to overcome that mental block that you might be dealing with is to practice mindfulness and meditation, guys, right? And this is extremely important, my family, right? Because your mind is always racing 1,000 miles an hour every single day, every minute, every second, right? You might just have thoughts continuously coming into your mind. You're dealing with things from the past. You're dealing with worrying about things in your future. You got kids, your job, right? There's a lot going on, right? There's a lot going on upstairs in your head too. You probably have so many things that you're thinking about. But if you can take 10, 15, 20 minutes a day just to sit in stillness and practice mindfulness, all right, I guarantee all of the things that's racing through your mind, it's going to slowly fade away. All the things that you are having problems with, having issues with, those mental blocks that continues to arise, it will slowly fade away. And you might even begin to see that the solution is going to come to you, all right? Whether that's in your sleep, whether if you're taking a walk in the park or outside or something and it just randomly pops in your head. But pay very close attention, my family, all right? Because when you take time for yourself and practice self-care, will allow you to think clearly and give you better judgment to the situations that might be arising in your life, guys, all right? Practicing mindfulness and meditation is extremely powerful. Make sure you implement this into your life so that way you can eliminate those mental blocks as they show up. So that way you can keep moving forward. Now, the fourth way to overcome that mental block that you might be dealing with in your life is to simply take a break, my family. All right, take a break. I don't know who needs to hear this right here, but somebody needs it, because you might be working 24/7. You're working too much. And yes, it is great that you're putting in the work, you're putting in the action. But listen, you have to take a break, right? Because sometimes you could get completely burnt out. And if you're dealing with an issue, you will not find that solution because now you have a clouded mind. You can't think straight, and now you're stressing out. You got anxiety, you're getting frustrated. The smallest things are ticking you off. It's time for you to take a break, guys, all right? So listen, this is a good one for a lot of you guys out there, right? Because you might be working hard on that dream and on that goal, right? Continue to put in the action, but don't forget that you have to take care of yourself. Take care of self-care. Make sure you pull yourselves back and go do something enjoyable with your life. Because if you are dealing with mental blocks and you can't move forward, right? But you're just putting in the work. I just gotta work, Coach Kev. I gotta work so hard. I'm dealing with this mental block. I gotta get out of it. Yes, you do, and yes, you will. But at the same time, take a step back, family. Take a step back and relax. All right, do something completely different. Go do something entertaining and watch how things really begin to change if you are dealing with that mental block, guys. I promise you, take often breaks if you are working on that goal. Now, the fifth way to overcome that mental block that you might be dealing with in your life is to seek inspiration, guys. All right, and listen, you guys find the sauce right here. All right, you didn't land on this channel for no reason, right? If you are going through or dealing with something in your life, all right, listen, you guys can come on over to ExpressedWordz. You can come on over to my website, to my social media accounts, all right, and you can receive the inspiration. You can receive the motivation, which can help pump you up to help you move forward. But if you do not have what it takes to actually stand up and take the step, then the motivation and the inspiration is not going to do anything for you guys, all right? But it starts right there, right? Because there's a lot of people that want to do something in their life, right? Raise your hand out there, right? Leave comments below. How many of you want to do something in your life? You want to create something in your life. You know that you have a higher calling, but you don't have the motivation in you. You don't have the inspiration to even start. Maybe because you have been let down by so many people, or so many people has put you down and told you no. It seems like nothing is working out in your favor, and you decided to throw in the white towel. But listen, it all starts with motivation and inspiration. All right, think about every business that has been created out there. If there was no motivation or inspiration behind it, it would not be created in the first place. All right, so seek inspiration, seek motivation, continue to put in the hard work towards what it is that you're working on. As you continue to build up that inspiration and the motivation within you, all right, and then you move towards creating and completing the smaller, manageable tasks, it's gonna build confidence. Right? Just like I told you guys earlier in the video, you're going to build confidence, you're going to build resilience, all right? And now you're going to be able to push through. Those mental blocks is not even going to bother you anymore, all right? Because now you have the motivation, now you have the willpower, you put in the action, you applied it to your life, all right? And you continue to press forward. And now you're beginning to see a change. Continue to seek inspiration, and you guys stay motivated throughout your journey. Now, the sixth way to overcome that mental block that you might be dealing with in your life is to talk it out, my family. All right, you might need to find a colleague, a friend, a family member, a mentor, a life coach, right? Somebody that you can talk to. Because a lot of the times when you are sulking in your own issues, your own disappointments and struggles and everything like that, a lot of the times you can't see what actually needs to be fixed or what needs to be put in place to help you move forward in life. All right, so when you can seek outside help, all right, there are people out here that is willing to help you guys, all right? You can't do everything by yourself, man. Even the most successful people in the world have a team. All right, think about that. All right, so everybody needs help at some point in their life. All right, so talk it out with somebody that you can trust and that they're willing to give you guys a helping hand. All right, because an outside voice or an outside ear, they may be able to look into your situation and give you ideas, give you a new perspective, a new pathway forward, so that way you can actually get over the hump that you might be experiencing with that mental block and move right out of it, guys. All right, so trust and believe. Finding a mentor, man, finding somebody that has already created the blueprint and laid it out for you, and all you have to do is follow and apply it to your life. This is so powerful. All right, so do not write these things off. All right, so be sure to talk it out with somebody if you are experiencing some type of mental block. There are people out there that can help you get over that hump. And last but not least, the seventh way to overcome that mental block that you might be experiencing in your life is to set realistic goals and deadlines, guys, all right? And this goes hand in hand with creating those smaller, manageable tasks by breaking it down. Now, when you guys are setting goals, make sure they're realistic, all right? If there's something that you want to complete in 3 months or 6 months or 12 months, right, make sure that it is realistic, and it can also be scary at the same time. You want to set goals that scares the hell out of you. The only way to get better is if you challenge yourself. Remember, guys, it is always you versus you. All right, so every single day you have to get up and you are battling against yourself from yesterday. All right, you want to be better today, and tomorrow you want to be better than you were today, right? Than yesterday. All right, so you want to get better every single day. It is always you versus you. So set those realistic goals and set deadline, guys. All right, there is so much power in actually writing down a date for something that you want to complete. keeping your eye on it and putting the action towards it, guys. All right, when you set that deadline, now you are holding yourself accountable to get something done by a specific date. And no matter what pops up along your journey, what issues might arise, you're gonna do whatever it takes to push through to make sure that you meet that deadline. It's just like if you guys were at your job and your boss gave you a deadline and there's things that you have to meet, you gotta get it done. All right, and if there's an issue or if there's something going on during the job, you figure it out. Right? You work with your team, you work with your colleagues, you work with whoever you need to work with to help you get it done if you are experiencing some type of block. There is no different in your life when it comes to completing your goals. Make sure you do set big goals that scare you, but they are obtainable. And at the same time, set the deadline, guys, all right? And this is gonna help remove and eliminate those mental blocks that you might be experiencing in your life, family, all right? So that was 7 ways to overcome mental blocks in your life. I hope this video resonated with you guys, man. If it did, you already know the deal. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Listen, I posted this up for you guys yesterday on my Instagram. I actually have this written out in a post, all right? So head on over to my Instagram, expressed_words with a Z at the end, all right? And you guys can check out the post. You can screenshot it, save it to your phone, whatever it might be, all right? So that way you guys have some notes to go along with this video right here, family, all right? So I love you guys to life, man. If you want to talk, come on over to the website. It's going to pop up on your screen, www.speakitseeitfeelit.com. I would love to hold a conversation with you, my family. And listen, guys, Father's Day is coming up. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I have created my own unique Father's Day gifts. So make sure you guys head on over to the Speak It, See It, Feel It merch shop and check those out. I'm sure you guys will absolutely love it. And I'm sure your pops would love it as well, guys. All right. So you guys have a great week ahead. Don't forget to turn on your bell notifications for more videos to come. And until then, I'll see you all soon in the next video. Peace.